mind giving us a little introduction about who you are and what you spoke about today at Pendulum?
Okay, yep. So I'm, full title is Colonel Dame Kelly Holmes, but I'm double Olympic champion from Athens 2004. I talked about passion and being in the present time, performance and kind of pushing to be the best version of yourself.
And then one aspect that came up in your speech was grief and bereavement. You very rightly said that people don't want to talk about that.
Yes.
You link that to maintaining in touch with yourself and keeping passions alive. So how do you keep passion alive in those really challenging moments?
Yeah, I think, people don't talk about it because it's such a personal thing, and actually it's hard to talk about bereavement, isn't it? Because on one side you're still grieving for that loss, and on the other side, life still carries on. So for me it's about, you have to accept environments that are around you. There's no time scale for any changes in the way that you feel about things, but as soon as you can kind of make that acceptance, because your life is still continuing and you have to remember that.
And then you also spoke about having kind of like athletes that you would be competing with and how they drove you forward, how they kept that passion in you stoked.
Yes.
So what's the importance for you of role models and people you find aspirational?
Yeah, I think it's always good for people to look up to other people, because it's the driver. It becomes possible when somebody's achieved something, then naturally the door's open to anybody else following suit. I think it's also important for you to remember where your strengths are as well, and not just to want to be someone, to either emulate and be better, or to actually go use them as like the driving force for you to be better yourself in whatever you're choosing to do. But it is good to have role models because you can see what's possible.
And then a huge part of your career has been having to reinvent yourself because of be it dark times or setbacks and limitations that came your way. How can we, even normal people, just find ways of gradually reinvent ourselves if that's what we feel we have to do?
Yeah, well, we're all normal people, so we can all kind of look at the side. But I think it's more around, we all come to different parts of our life. We go through our life, different journeys. We're all very, very different. We're all going to have really good highs if we recognise their highs, and we're all going to have things that maybe make us feel really low, or have a big barrier that comes up to you that you didn't expect. And through both of those areas, it's recognising success, of course, and realising that you can be good and being happy with what you've done, patting yourself on the back and going yes. And then on the other side is kind of knowing that that emotion is real, it is part of life. But at the other side of it, people do carry on, and people do get out of problems, and people have. And again, when you talk about role modelling, you can look on other things, things that are going to make you look at somebody that's, could have had a really bad illness that's still fighting. I mean, they're a role model, somebody that's kind of struggling on a day-to-day basis, but is still doing what they believe they want to do to help themselves get better, because no one wants to kind of just go, okay, sort of take me. Everyone still wants to live every day the best they can. So for me, going back to your other thing about role modelling, it's not just about success, also about life, like looking at other people and going, do you know what, that keeps me going.
Definitely. And then resilience is right through that as well. So resilience has been right through your entire speech today.
Yeah.
And one thing you mentioned, you used the phrase strength of character. So how can we access our strength of character? Are there any tips or even practical ways in that you've found?
Yeah, well, I think when I was saying about people being in the present, so I'm getting an interview today, and it's like, are you recognising that you're actually here in this room and interviewing me right now, let's say, and kind of being in that moment to realise that, do you want to be better at what you're doing? Do you feel like you're doing the best interview? Do you, kind of just looking at yourself in the time that you're doing it and going, okay, this is where I want to go. What's your driver for success? In the job that you're doing already, are you just happy where you're going, floating, or are you actually going, no, my actual mission is to be, leading a TV show or whatever it may be. So I think it's just for people to kind of look at what they're doing at that time and where do they want to get to? Recognising, are they happy in the position that they're in life and in work? Or actually, no, they've really got like the little fire in their belly to be better. And if you find that fire in your belly, then it's hard work, education, knowledge, understanding, refusing to give up on it, and also telling people you want to be good. Open the doors for yourself.
Stephanie, thank you so much.
Cool, thank you.